when the pediatrician said, oh, I think she has scoliosis, you need to get her checked, and I was like, oh. In the back of my mind, I already knew, I could see it. And so I was like, it was just confirmation to what I already knew. So then we came to Scottish Rite, and I remember being really upset about it because I was really sad that she was gonna have to go through that. So I was like, okay, if she has to have this, and we have to be anywhere, like, thank the Lord that we can come to Scottish Rite, and Dr. Sucato is still here. So my husband and I were like, if she's gonna get care, this is where it's gonna happen.
When Lyla came in, we examined her, we sent her for x-rays, and we started talking about idiopathic scoliosis. And then Mom told me that she was one of my patients. And so when she told me, I kind of quickly realized who it was, and then remember her story very, very well.
At first it was a little hard because she was kind of upset with me.
Yeah.
I remember her, like, I felt just kind of crushed because she was like, Mom, why did you give this to me? And, you know, I'm talking to a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, parents would only give their kids the very best.
When there is a family history, there's always that feeling of guilt or, you know, is this my fault? And so you have to sort of really say, listen, this happened. It's not anybody's fault.
It was really hard for me. She helped me through, like, thinking about, like, the future, what's gonna happen after all the things get better.
For me, it was kind of a gift to have already walked that road before her, so I could encourage her. My husband now, he was my boyfriend at the time. We were 16. His mom would drive him to Dallas every day so that he could see me in the hospital. So he walked this whole road with me, so he knew what to expect.
The morning after my surgery, they told me, hey, let's gonna get up and walk. And I'm like, not unless my dad's here. He's got to be here, otherwise I'm not getting enough.
You look up one day and you're like, you're on the other side of it. And you're like, okay, I did that. I didn't think I could, but it's with the support of all these people that love you, the doctors, the nurses, the child life specialists, the volunteers.
And we talk about this all the time, but it's real. And kids feel like this is a warm environment with plenty of people that are planning on giving them the very best the world has to offer with respect to treatment. Not everybody being on the same page, and that's one of the beauties of our smallness, is that everybody's singing out of the same hymn book, as they say.
I mean, Scottish Rite is a place that you're like, you look forward to your next appointment because you want to see the people and you want to be there.
I just like the kindness of it. It's just kind of like a safe place.
Scottish Rite has a big heart. A lot of people behind it that are laying down their own selfish desires to pick up someone else's need. All 3 of my children have been to Scottish Rite for different reasons, and Crayon Care makes it for our family where we can cover all the bases for everybody. And
because my surgery would have been not possible if it hadn't been for Crayon Care.
they make it where your experience is wonderful. So even when I look back on my experience, you know, even being 20 plus years out, I don't have one bad memory. And I think because of my time here, that's why I also wanted to go to college and be a child life specialist and be able to encourage other children.
So I'd like to be a child life specialist for people who are having surgery like the one I had recently, because I love getting to spend time with people. I love growing people. I think it's just really cool.
I think Lyla, number one, she's super bubbly and super intelligent. You could see her in that role, and then add on top of the fact that she's had an orthopedic condition that needed surgical treatment, and she has the experience of what she had to go through, and she'll be amazing. And if she does it here, it'll be even more amazing.
It's a very joyful, kind place. Just somewhere where you can just be yourself no matter what's happening in your life, and you will always be loved and cared for.